Welcome to Going Beyond. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Priya Sivaraj is here in my studio, a software engineer by profession, but a crafter by passion. Now, what's different about Priya is that she actually produces craft and then exports it. So I think she's very, very interesting to listen to, and do please stay tuned to us. Thank you so much for coming here today. Now, software engineer by profession, and here you are with your beautiful craft items. What is the start of this journey?
First of all, I would like to thank you so much.
Okay.
I'm honored to be here, having known about you and your works. And
it's my pleasure though, Priya. It really is my pleasure.
Okay. About me, I am a software engineer, but I am a crafter by passion. And in the free time that I had got after leaving my job, I used to craft a lot, and then I used to post it on my blogs. And I had a loyal blog followers who were really interested in what I was doing. And I used to make cards and scrapbooks with the supplies that I got from abroad. So and these people who were following me, they were interested in those stuff, and they also wanted it. And I used to get a little for them, and then little more the next time, and more, and then why not start a business with this? So this was the start of my business. In 2013, we started a website. It's called the 𝗵𝗿𝗵𝗁. It all started with importing craft supplies and selling in India.
That's what most people do here, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes.
When we started, there were not many shops, only maybe 2, 3, and then what happened when we also imported from different countries, from Italy with 𝗵𝗿𝗁𝗁, and from Germany with the 𝗍𝗶𝗁 napkins, and then from China, from Australia, from Russia with the sculpture paints. So all that we had imported, and then we sold it here. And when we started, the market was really small. The market for imported craft supplies, the people who knew about them and crafted with them were small. We created awareness throughout India using blogs. We had a design team who had been working for us and showing people how these imported craft supplies can be used. And then this business caught up, and the number of people who were using our imported craft supplies increased. So then slowly we saw that there is a market here in India, but then why are we importing it from other countries? We can make everything here and we can sell it to them.
How easy is it to actually manufacture the kind of things you are doing?
I feel it's not really easy in India at this point of time, but then India is gearing towards a situation where manufacturing becomes easier. And given the market size here in India and the way we are exporting, because of that we are able to do volume, and we are able to sell here in India as well as in other countries.
Right. You have begun exporting, and you have been exporting to different countries of the world. Where is it that the most of your stuff goes?
Most of our stuff goes to United States of America. Apart from US, we also sell in Canada, Germany, France, UK, Australia, New Zealand.
So that's really wonderful stuff that you're doing, honestly, Priya, because I've been to your shop and I know that the store is very, very nice. However, you find yourself going to the US to actually, make your stuff popular. Do you do that very often?
We are not going very often, maybe once a year or so. But then we conduct online classes very often. Mainly we teach store owners. So we teach them how they have to craft with our products and how easy it is to do. We explain all that and how to sell to your customers. We also explained in that point of view, we tell them, and then they sell it to their customers. And I have to tell you, one popular area where our products are really moving well is the craft retreats. The kind
craft
of retreats. The kind of products that we sell are complete.
Can I take a look?
Yes, those are all complete craft kits. Now, you don't have to buy 10 different things from 10 different stores to finish one project.
Right.
Though that is the theme of our products. So all our products come as kits. As you can see, these Christmas lanterns. We have several products in different lines that are complete kits.
So you only concentrate on doing kits?
80% of our products are kits.
Okay.
The rest are extra products, you know, that can or cannot be used without kits.
Now, do you find that the kits, this is very sweet because it's a do-it-yourself lantern, it's a little angel, it's very, very nice. Now, do you find that the kits do very well in India? Do kits do better than other little itty-bitty craft things?
Yes, I think kits are the way to go, because, you know, people are, if people are money conscious, there are a lot of people who are money conscious. There are some people who do not mind spending more. But if it is a kit, they get the whole value for their money and they are able to finish one complete project with the kit. So kits are the way to go.
Craft has become quite popular in India. Do you think it's extremely popular or more popular in Chennai, in Tamil Nadu, than in any of the other parts of our country?
I wouldn't say so. In all of India, most of the metro cities, crafts are really popular, and then the 2-tier cities. I would still say all the 3-tier and the villages doesn't have much access to these supplies, so there is not much interest as of now. But with all the Amazon and other websites coming in, I think it will reach them really soon, in another 3-4 years.
Now, you told me that you were from a very little village, and I was just wondering, where did this young girl raise this kind of money to start a business? Because it isn't easy, especially in the early days. It must have been very difficult for you.
Yes, I was at home and my husband was the only one who was earning. And this business was started, you'll be surprised, with 5,000 rupees which my father gave me for Diwali.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
That was a good start. I mean, a very small start, Priya.
Yes, that was, it was a small cupboard in my room.
I remember that.
Yes, it was a small cupboard.
Yes.
And then it started one full shelf in the bedroom. And then the stuff overflew from bedroom to the next room.
The camel took over the tent.
And then what happened, we left the house and we moved to other house. The whole house was a warehouse. And then we thought, oh, this is not going to work. We are going to start in a new warehouse. So we moved to a complete warehouse setup. And then we took a house near the warehouse. So that's how it worked.
How many people do you have working for you? You must need a lot of people to be putting these kits together.
Yeah, we have 25 people working here with us in Chennai. We also have a manufacturing unit in a small village near Tirunelveli, where there are 10 people working. It has all the manufacturing setup with all the tools, machineries, and all the printing, packaging kind of stuff. Everything is being done there.
So do you design everything yourself, Priya, or
I do. 90% of the stuff that we are selling are being designed by me.
Right, that is so amazing. Do you have a lot of women working for you, or is it mostly women?
Yes, it is. 70% of my workforce is women, and I'm really happy that I'm able to support them, especially those people who are in the village. They don't have any other source of income in that village, but then I would be really happy if I'm able to expand the brand and then able to support many of them.
How do you expand your brand? Next question, because it's not easy. You're sitting here in Tamil Nadu, you're sitting here in Chennai, and you've covered pretty much the whole world, really, isn't it, so far?
Yeah.
Well, it's still a very big place, of course.
Okay, so we visit the international exhibitions. We put up stalls there where, store owners and all the retailers, they come there and visit. We have distributors in 3-4 countries. We have sales representatives who go and promote our products and sell.
What about the competition from China? Because every single craft thing you pick up these days has got a made in China stamp. How do you cope with that? How do you go against that giant China?
Yeah, China is definitely a competition, but then what I have done is it's a complete niche. What I'm doing is not, it is not easily replicatable in China, in the sense the kind of creativity that I put into the craft, that is not being able to be done by the Chinese people. So once I have done, maybe they will be able to copy it, but then that it takes time.
Okay.
But then the ideas that I put into the craft, that is not being taught by Chinese people.
Okay. Which are the new countries in the world that you are targeting now? You're in the US, you're in Europe, I think, as well.
We are in not the whole of Europe,
okay,
but then we are visiting exhibition here in Frankfurt, Germany. There we are expecting people all over the Europe, so Italy, Netherlands, they're all coming. So we plan to meet them there and expand our brand there.
Priya, that kit that you had there that you showed me, it's all in English, right?
Yes.
What about the other languages? Because you're going into all these countries. Will you be actually, or do you actually have it translated into German or whatever language, whichever country?
Yeah, in France, what we have done, one kind of package, the store wanted a different kind of packaging. They wanted everything in French. So if there is a volume, the volume that we ask for, if they are able to take that volume, we print everything in French and give it. So
right.
if it is the specific country and specific language they want, there needs to be a volume, and we are doing it.
Right. Now, Priya, I'm curious, okay, when you send out a shipment of beautiful stuff like this and other kits, etc., does the person who's getting it, the consignee, do they actually pay in advance, or what do they do, or do they pay when they sell it? How does it work in your business?
Okay, so there are different kinds of people that we sell to.
Yes.
So there are like distributors, there are end customers. So all the end customers pay in advance, and then we ship it to them. And there are these distributors, for them we ship it in advance, and then we receive payment maybe 1 month or 16 days later, depending upon the agreement we have with the distributors.
Right. Do you manage your money matters yourself, or do you have help? Do you have a lot of people who help you?
I have help. My husband is there. He is also a software engineer. By God's grace, the business has been doing well, so he did not have to continue his software job, and so he was interested in helping me in the business.
Very
and
nice.
He's handling business along with me.
That's
He handles people and he handles fund management.
So are you the boss?
We are both the bosses.
Okay, I like that very much. What did your father think finally about what you did with 5,000 rupees, which I think is absolutely spectacular? What was his reaction, I wonder?
5,000 rupees was the initial investment, but then we had invested little by little over time.
But the start was 5,000.
The start was 5,000.
Yes.
Yes, he is really proud of me.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yes.
Does he see what you're actually doing? Does he understand what you're doing?
Yeah, that is what. He sees what I'm doing, but he really doesn't understand. Like even when I started the business, when there was no awareness regarding this imported brands and imported craft supplies, when I tried to explain it to the people, they used to ask, is it...
Not to worry, but they were confused about what you're actually obviously doing, right?
Yes.
So which is the country then you still want to get to, Priya? You're in Europe, right? So
yes.
You're planning to go to Germany, and which other countries? Italy?
Netherlands, Italy.
So how do you know that there is a market in that particular country for something as simple as a child's kit to make something?
There is no market for a child's kit. Where in the world people
Where
are
there
not
are
interested.
children.
People are not interested in crafts. All of them are interested in craft. It is just that we have to give them the right craft supplies, and the finished project should be amazing, attractive, so it's so easy to sell then.
Right. I think you must be one of the very few people in this craft industry who's actually producing here and exporting. Am I right, Priya?
Yes, we are one of the very, very few in India. Yes.
Really? Do you expect that people are going to start copying you and doing what you are doing here? Or do you worry at all about that competition?
That has happened before, but I'm not worried about that, because they cannot copy creativity. They can only do it after I do.
So you're going to be the leader.
Yes.
You are going to be the leader. Okay. Apart from lanterns and all, what are the other things that are on your cards really that you are actually making, producing and exporting?
We are doing card blanks, some interactive cards. So it's like not the normal, like you open this kind of card, but that, that spins, that pops up.
A different type of card, yes.
Which are difficult to make actually, because the measurements have to be perfect, otherwise the pop-up doesn't happen or the spinning doesn't happen. So we give them the all pre-cut bases, so all they have to do is decorate with stamps and papers and everything. So this is one line. We also have this scrapbook blanks where they can make the whole big scrapbooks, otherwise it takes 2-3 days altogether, maybe 24 hours together to complete a scrapbook, which they can finish in 2 hours with our kits. It's so easy, everything put together, they just assemble it with the papers they have. So we have those kind of kits. and then we have lot of such stuff.
You've got quite a lot,
Yes,
a
yes.
great vast to choose from, great vast of products to choose from. I'm just wondering, do you market a lot within India, or are you primarily concentrating on the export market?
We concentrate mainly on export.
But does this mean that your items are not available anywhere here?
It's available in our website. It's available www.theCraftShop.in. You can shop the website for all the stuff that we are selling in India through our website. For US, we are selling it through a different website. So the prices for India are very less compared to the prices that we sell for other countries.
What about the rural areas? Would they take something like this? Would they be able to figure it out that this is the way to do it?
All our kits come with a
explanation, is it?
yes, they all come with tutorials here.
All right.
Tutorial, picture tutorials.
Which actually shows, okay, that's very convenient. That's in picture
Yes.
form, yes. So they can just follow this, take that and put it together.
Yes,
That's very, very interesting. Now, all of these are Christmas items, but tell me about the other stuff that you are producing and export.
The same kind of lanterns we have in the regular design, like the bunny, the cow. There is a pup that is sitting within the cup. Okay, these kind of cute stuff, lanterns we have, and then we have some wall decor kits, and then the planter kits, and then the quilling,
Yes,
the paper
quilling is supposed to be very popular now. Coming back, I believe.
Yes.
I understand that,
Yeah,
yes.
so the quilling kits we have. So we have lots of DIY kits.
Right. How much in advance do you actually have to design something, produce it? How long does that whole process of production take for you?
Because we have in-house production, first sample making is, it only depends upon the time that I take for ideating and then creating a first piece. Once I do that, then it's so easy because we are producing it ourselves. If the volume is more, it takes more time. Otherwise, within 15-20 days, we produce it. But usually, we have releases once in 2 months. So we work 3 months in advance for the release.
Right.
So if I'm working in January, the release happens in April.
Now, how do you know how much you have to export, maybe to the US or to Europe or to Australia or to wherever?
We generally have a number in mind. We manufacture that amount of
Only
products.
that number?
Only that number. But there are certain products like these. These, like, we had to make 4 or 5 times more than the regular number that we manufacture. It was really, really popular in US because we had an event there in US, and it was a make and take where all the store owners had to participate in that. They were really amazed with the product because there is no such product before this kind of product, and they immediately went live on their Facebook and Instagram, and they shared it with their customers, and they saw how much they were interested in. And they were all getting very good number of orders. They immediately placed orders with that on the spot. So that was the kind of response we get in other countries.
So which is the one product that sells the best, shall I say? I mean, in your range of these do-it-yourself kits?
It is always card making, scrapbooking kits.
Wait.
Those are the best.
Scrapbooking is very popular in America, isn't it?
Scrapbooking is their primary hobby. Okay. Apart from that, this is one product that solves a lot of problems, like they don't have enough time, or they do not know how to cut for the precise size or score at the correct position and bring about those interactive folds. So it is because we have made it very easy for them. It is only like they work only on what brings them joy instead of working on the mundane.
It's not mundane. They don't appreciate that.
Yes.
Is most of your stuff targeted towards children?
No. We mostly do adult crafts. This is one kind of product that can be done by both adults and kids.
All right. These are all Christmas, okay? So do you find that this is the bigger market as opposed to maybe something simple, not animals or the other things that you were talking about? Which is the one that is the most popular in your mind?
I think these are not released, but I've just finished designing the pup inside a cup, inside a teacup. So this is a lantern that I had designed, and I think this is going to be really popular. Yeah. We are releasing it in February.
Okay, but are you artistic by nature?
Yes, I do. Yes, I artistic means like I do pencil sketching, but I was not given the paints and watercolors during my young age, so I was not able to experiment with that at that age. But then after I started working, I had no time for it. I'm still interested in learning all those art, but I do sketch well.
Right. What about doing workshops and things like that for children and adults here in Chennai? Do you do that at all?
We have done in the past, we have done these workshops.
Or do you find that too time consuming?
Yeah, for me, after we started exporting, the design is consuming a lot of my time, so I'm not able to do all the workshops.
Do you ever get ideas from the US or from any other countries? Do
Anywhere it is inspiration. Like if I go through a magazine, I just see something that is an inspiration. I try to create a product with that. So we have been to France last year, where I saw hydrangea flowers. Those were so beautiful, the light blue, light pink one. Using those, I've created a product this time with a mason jar containing the hydrangea flowers.
All in this kind of a kit?
Yes. This, in whatever I try to create, I also design papers that can be used with the scrapbook blanks and card blanks. So there I include whatever I see, the inspiration that I take from the places I visit. So all that I try to include in there.
Okay. Do you ever hold an exhibition of your own, say in Chennai? Have you ever done that?
No, I haven't done
Why
that.
not?
Maybe in future.
Why not? Because it just sounds so fascinating, you know. What kind of people come into your store here? You know, you've got an outlet here as well, isn't it? The
Yes.
one I've been to in Adyar. So do you find a lot of people come in there?
Yes, some of them come there. The people who know us come there. Otherwise, most of the business happens through the website, because it's a warehouse setup, like the store that we have.
Right.
So,
I've never seen an advertisement about your stuff. Why? I know it's all on the internet, but
yes.
otherwise not anywhere else, is it?
Yes, it's on the internet. So we advertise that on the internet. So if you are on the internet, you will be able to see our advertisement. We don't advertise it here because we are not. I think this kind of setup gives me more time freedom to be able to be with my daughter. She is 8 years old now. If I had a physical store, I have to.
You have to be there all the time. Yes, I suppose.
So once she comes back from school, she comes and sits with me, does her homework with me. You will not believe she learnt her colors with the paints that I had in the store, and the counting with the counting 1, 2, 3, everything. So from she was 6 months old, she's there with me at the store, at the warehouse. So I find this freedom more valuable than opening a store and being there full time. So maybe when she grows up and I have a lot of time in hand, maybe we'll open a full-fledged proper physical store. But for now, we are sticking to this.
As you look forward, you must have other plans also for your business. I mean, to start with 5,000 rupees is just marvelous, just thinking about it. But you must have other ideas too. Well, going forward, what are you thinking about for your business?
My idea is to expand the business to many different countries, reach more people in the same countries that I'm doing now. And I must be able to support a lot of women who are coming in the rural areas. So I will be able to support their livelihood. That is what I think I should be doing in the future. It's not about the money, it's about helping people, helping women in the rural area.
But you're very lucky. You have the support of your family in what you are doing. Obviously, do you work 20 hours a day on your work, or how long do you work, I mean, to do this kind of thing, single-handed?
I wouldn't say I'm doing it single-handed. By God's grace, I have all the help. I work about 10-12 hours a day, and I also feel family is important. I give my time to family, my daughter, and I am always there for her whenever she needs. So it's not a lot of time, but it's focused time.
Right. You enjoy what you're doing?
I really enjoy what I do. Yes.
I can imagine. You look like you do. Okay. In terms of, actually expanding your business, do you have to travel a lot to the countries that you have in your mind? The whole world is your oyster now. So how long do you, how much time are you spending on actually promoting your stuff?
We have been doing online promotion only most of the time. And we sometimes we might have to work in the time of the country. Like suppose if I'm working with the people in the US, I'll have to work in the night. On those days I take off on the next day if I work the full night. So we also plan to visit a few other countries in the near future.
Okay, so can I ask you then, in terms of what you plan for yourself, do you find that in the beginning when you have to approach these people, I mean, or do you wait for them to approach you? Because obviously if they are seeing you on the internet, they are coming to you. So it's not the other way around then, is it?
We also have to do our part, like just advertising is not enough. We have to give products to some influencers and few other people too. We send samples to them and then they see if they like it, they post it on their Instagram, their YouTube. So that is how the word of mouth about the brand goes to all other people. Once they see it, they place order on our websites. Once there are enough people in a certain area who are buying from our websites, then the distributor or sales rep in that area gets an idea that okay, there is a demand for this product, and then they approach us. And then once we go to a distributor, it's like they are connected to so many stores in the area.
Right.
So they give it to their stores and then the store sell to the end customers.
So how old is your business now as we sit here, the export part of it?
Export we started in 2018. It's about 7 years old.
Okay. One thing that's always concerned me is I have never seen a craft channel on Indian television. Have you thought about that?
Yeah, even I've thought about that, but there are channels in US and UK which are
but you have a studio, so you could actually do that. Don't you think that would be a good way?
Yes, that will be a good way. Maybe with the help of you and the team here,
maybe in the
we
future,
can start a channel.
That's something that you should probably look at.
Yes.
You know, Priya, I think you're very ambitious. You're very, very smart, and obviously you have a great mind for crafting. And so it's been really so nice for me to see you, and I thank you so much for coming and for bringing all these beautiful things here to put into us.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, Jennifer.
No,
it's my pleasure.
I really am so happy that you came because I enjoy crafting. So in my own little way, I'm very happy to have you here in my studio. Well, that's all we have time for now here on this program. But do go into Priya's webpage. If you
www.thecraftshop.in.
Okay, www.thecraftshop.in, and take a look at what she's doing, because I think that this is a very wonderful conversation to have had with her. She was full of information, and I do hope that you have enjoyed listening to her. So until the next time, you take care. Bye for now.